Peace. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, the one true God who appeared in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. I want to spend a little time with you real quick. My name is Brother Philip A. Muhammad. Some of you all know me. You've been checking out a few of my status updates, supporting me in my book, The Hip Hop Nation, Willie Lynch's Newest Slave. So I appreciate your support. Some of y'all really don't support me, really don't like me, or care 2 cents about me at all. So that's cool. Now I'm gonna speak fast and get to a point because some of this stuff that's going on Facebook is getting completely out of hand. What this is gonna be is an introduction to a series of little Facebook or YouTube snippets that I'm gonna put out on Facebook, because I notice how a lot of people on Facebook like to talk slick, and they do it behind the confines of the computer screen and their keyboard. And see, what they'd like to do on their little status update, they like to make disparaging remarks, criticisms, outright lies, and attack on Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and anyone who chooses to support and embrace the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And so I decided, because we can't really get busy like we want to by typing, and because you can't hear the inflections of someone's voice, or you can't hear the humor in somebody's voice, or you can't really feel the spirit by which or through which we're speaking, then some of the words that we saying are being taken out of context and not fully being understood. That's one point. The second point that I want to establish is this, is that a lot of you all like to throw out things and then you don't want to deal with the issue. In other words, if you throw out something and I counter it with a point, you try to sidestep the point and continue to make more of your erroneous or foolish points and not deal with the question that someone asks you. So you sideswipe. So in this instance, you are casting evil suggestions in a firm resolution. Some of you all who call yourselves followers of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad are nothing but clowns who are trying to cause dissension amongst the ranks in the Nation of Islam, and you are taking your opportunity to try to intellectually bully some students of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad who may not be well versed or well studied in order to debate with you. And it's fine. It's okay. If you want to be an intellectual bully, that's fine. If you want to disagree with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, that's fine. If you want to have a certain stance or position that's contrary to the Nation of Islam and the leadership displayed by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, that's fine too. But what's not going to be allowed is for you to sit up there and lie on the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and misrepresent the official stance of the Nation of Islam. Now, my name is Brother Philip A. Muhammad. I'm not no minister. I teach in the mosque. I work for the Nation of Islam because I came up through the ranks, and that's what I do. And I love the nation, and I do everything in my power to lend my talents for the further development of the Nation of Islam and the mission of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Now, I want you to understand something. Ain't nothing sweet. I speak the people's language, and for the sake of the people's language and our people that call themselves Muslims or students of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, I'm going to try to refrain from really digging in your asses like I would like to. I'm going to try to refrain from using 4-letter words, because I don't want words as fuck, shit, hell, and damn to get in the way of a point that I'm trying to make. Now, some people call that baby language. Well, the point is, based on the statuses that you guys are posting and some of the things that's coming out of your mouth, you are in fact babies. And so sometimes in order to make a point, you have to speak a language that the people can understand. So if I'm talking to babies, I'm going to speak baby language. Now, I'm going to release a blog series called Knowledge Full Circle. This is going to be on Blog Talk Radio, and it should be coming out. It should be making its debut a week after we get back from Tampa, Florida, for the Holy Day of Atonement. But I really want to take this time right now, and I don't know how many videos I'm going to post in a row. But again, I'm going to post this because for some reason, you all are side-swiping points, and you guys are sidestepping critical points in truth to hold on to your outright slanderous attack to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So I felt it would be better if I just sit up in front of this computer with my little webcam. This ain't professional. I don't have a $3,500 high definition camera, but I think I'm going to get my point across. And this message goes for Solomon Abdul Rahman. This message goes for Jamal Shabazz. This message goes for a lot of these people out here that are using their so-called love. There's a brother Derek. I respected you to a point because we used to build and we used to talk about the uplifting of my people. But Derek, something, Samshadeen, something came. Let me explain something to you, brother. First of all, it can be proven at no limited time that you don't know the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and you don't know the teachings of Master Farad Muhammad. But what you want to do is you want to hide behind words and cliches and statements and the dogmatic teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. What I'm saying is that you don't want to delve into the deeper aspects of the teachings and you're stuck on stupid. Remember, we must answer all lessons in the past, present, and future perfect tense. This is what we must do. If we do not deal with past, present, future perfect tense, then our answers to those lessons will not be considered. And this is what's taking place. You all are casting evil suggestions in a firm resolution, and the weak Muslims are the ones who don't study as they should. What you're doing is taking advantage of your ability to quote some things that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad has said, and what you're trying to do is intellectually bully some of these weak Muslims. Now I'm gonna bring it straight to your teeth. I want to get into the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I want to get into the teachings of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I want to show and prove that the direction that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is taking the Nation of Islam is absolutely right and exact, and is justified in the supreme wisdom, a wisdom that you all claim that you accept, that you embrace, and that you understand. But it can be proven at no limit of time that you don't accept it, you don't embrace it, and you don't understand it. It can be proven at no limit of time that what you're really trying to do is be an agent for the devil, because June 26, 2010, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan stood up in front of the world and threw down on Satan, the 10% bloodsucker of the poor. No other organization, no other black man on the planet who has a voice that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has taken upon himself, by the grace and permission and instruction of Allah and His Christ, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That man has taken his name, his reputation, his strength in the Nation of Islam. He stood up and threw down on Satan. And no sooner than June 26, 2010, when he threw down on Satan, you have these Facebook World Wide Web warriors punching on their keyboards, trying to do everything in their power to throw down on the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I want to say it like this, and then we're going to go on to part 2.